Hey guys, in this video I'll be going over navigation for the Dora. So there's three things for navigation. The first is this compass here, then there's this little radio thing right here, and then there is the kneeboard. So I'll go over the compass first. So basically the place your plane is pointing is where you're flying. So if I turn a little bit to the right, you can see our plane is flying almost due north now. The only thing to note about this compass is that whenever you're in a bank, it doesn't give accurate readings. So if I get myself into a turn here, you can see the compass is just showing random stuff. So you got to level out first, and then the compass will tell you where you're actually going. The other thing you can do with the compass is you can rotate it with your mouse to put a course you want to go. So let's say I want to go west. So now what I got to do is turn left until my plane is pointing west. So you can see whenever the white block on my plane and the white block up here are lined up, that means you're going the right direction. Okay, now let's go over the kneeboard. You can open it and close it with right shift and K. You can also just click K to glance at it, and whenever you let go of K, it'll go away. So you can use these arrow keys on the bottom left of the kneeboard to scroll through all your different maps. The other cool thing about the kneeboard is you can hold right control and K, and it will place an arrow of your current position. So you can see there's an arrow right here. If I click right control and K again, then there's another arrow and another one. So basically that's a cool feature so you don't get lost. Okay, now let's go over this little weird radio thing right here. So on some of the maps you'll see these little white triangles coming out of the runway. These are called the ILS beacons. So what that little gauge did on our plane is it can point us to the direction of the runway using the ILS beacon. So if you zoom in to the tip of it here, you can see a frequency 108.9. So what you do is you click on your plane in the mission editor, and then you click this beacon symbol, and then you see AFN2 base frequency. You want to type in the frequency, 108.9. Now keep in mind there are some runways that have two beacons like this one here. In DCS only one beacon can be active at a time, and it depends on the wind. So you always want to land into the wind. So let's say the wind is blowing west. That means you want to land from the west into the wind, so that means the left beacon will be active. So in DCS, once you're flying within the reach of the ILS beacon, which is within this triangle, then you can start using that little instrument, which I'm going to show you right now. Okay, I'm in the cockpit now. So the way that you activate this system is first you come down here, and there's this switch here, and you just flip it down. Now keep in mind you're going to hear this beeping noise. If you want, you can turn down the volume. And for the radio switch, it doesn't seem like it matters what the switch is in. So what you'll notice is that this gauge will start beeping either to the left or to the right. If the gauge is beeping to the right, that means that you are lined up to the right of the runway. So you can see I'm off to the right, so my gauge is telling me that I'm too much to the right. Now if I fly over to the left, then you'll see the gauge will start beeping to the left. You can see I'm left of the runway now, and now the gauge is beeping to the left. The last thing that you want to know is that on the Normandy map, which is what most people fly World War II on, as far as I'm aware, there aren't any of these ILS beacons or any beacons that you can use. So I don't think you can actually use this system on the Normandy map, which kind of sucks, but it's still a pretty cool system, and it's cool that they modeled it. Thanks for checking out this video, and I'll see you later.